So I want to listen to a clip from Tom Brady after the Packers barely pulled off the victory against the Bears. It was not a pretty game. Luckily, the Packers won, and so in the end, it's nice to be sitting at 7-3. Lost things to clean up, but here's a clip from Tom Brady on the NFL on Fox YouTube channel after the game.
There, you can join us right here as Tom Brady does. Thanks for joining us right here. Heck of a ball game here. Terry's got a question for you.
Hey, Tom, you finally got a really good game. Looks like Chicago's definitely has closed the loop a little bit here, but your impressions of Green Bay now under LaFleur winning 11 straight against the Bears?
I tell you, it's tough to do against a division opponent to have that type of success. But they just found a way to win. It looked so ugly in so many ways for the Packers. There were so many things struggling there with the interception on the goal line and then not getting it on the fourth down and then finding a way in the fourth quarter to kind of churn out a win. And ultimately, as we know, that's what the good teams do. You find a way when you need it most. It comes down to the fourth quarter. You need your playmakers to step up. Jordan Love stepped up, threw that ball to Christian Watson. It goes down, they punch it in, and then they leave it to the defense. Really impressed by the way the Bears overcame some of these things. And at the same time, that blocked field goal, it's just crushing for the Bears to lose really two games, one on the Hail Mary, one on a blocked field goal. They should be and could very easily be 6-4 right now.
Hey, Tom, new coordinator Thomas Brown, and they talk.
All right, so Tom Brady is right. It wasn't very pretty for the Packers. I think overall it was mainly due to the Packers defense not having a good game. I think there were a few mistakes by the offense in the red zone. Jordan Love throwing the interception and then not being able to convert that fourth down. But in this game, the Packers averaged 8.5 yards a play, which is pretty insane. They had a lot of big plays, which is why that number is so high. And because the Bears were converting third down after third down after third down, they were really winning the time of possession. And the Packers offense didn't have that many drives. But they averaged 8.5 yards a play. So all in all, I think the offensive performance was fine. There are a few things to clean up. The Packers scored a touchdown when they needed to there at the end. My biggest concern is the way the defense looked. Caleb Williams running for 70 yards on 9 carries. The secondary not playing well with Jair going out after only playing 10 snaps. I don't think Nixon played well. I don't think Bullard played well. The running defense didn't really do much. The Packers pass rush until the end was pretty quiet for a part of the day. There were some times where Williams was breaking out of the pocket, but unfortunately, the lanes were wide open. He converted some third downs running the ball. And so I think looking at this game from a whole, my biggest concern is the defense, because if the Packers play the way they played against the Bears here against any top-tier offenses, I mean, they're not going to find success, I don't think. And it's interesting because the Packers have played some good defenses against pretty good teams. I think the Packers defense played pretty good against the Lions, and that was without Evan Williams and Jair Alexander. And so hopefully this is just a game the Packers can learn from going forward. But if we see this kind of play from the defense in the future against really good teams come playoff time, it's not a formula to have some winning football here. Now, as I said, the Packers offense for the most part I think played pretty well. They were 3 of 5 in the red zone. 2 times they weren't able to score. The Packers weren't good on third down. They were 1 for 5 on third down. They only did have 5 third downs. And so there are a lot of series here where they had 0 third downs. The first drive had no third downs, scored a touchdown. Their second drive, they can't convert a third down, 3rd and 11. And then if we look at their fifth drive, no third downs. Their final drive, no third downs. So they had a lot of really, really productive, fast drives where they put up points in a hurry. Some of the other ones, they weren't able to get it going, coming down to the goal line. So they had no issue moving the ball. It was pretty easy against a really good Bears defense, but there are just a few things to clean up, trying to, score in the red zone. It's something the Packers have struggled with. Today, it wasn't terrible. It was fine, 3 for 5, but it could be better. So the biggest hope, I think, is going forward. The Packers defense can figure out how to play, complementary football, how to play, good enough football to be able to compete against these top-tier defenses. So in the end, I'm not super concerned because we have seen them play well at times. I think this could just be a bad one, which happens from time to time. And luckily, in the end, Carl Brooks was able to get his hand on the football, which is all that matters. Sitting at 7-3, a lot of cleanup, and thankfully the Packers can go forward with another win under their belt. But if you want more Packers content, feel free to subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys next time.